Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Carolina Sports District, the #1 youth sports show in the Carolinas. And we'll let one of our biggest fans, Mr. Nubrian Burt, take it from here.
I'm Nubrian Burt with Team Charlotte for FBU team, and we just won. TCSD, let's go.
We are back in action and happy to be here. It's been a busy few weeks trying to keep up with all the exciting opportunities in the youth sports world. We'll take a look back at the Thanksgiving tournaments as well as the football university games, but first, let's get into the highlights. First, we go back to November 17th, where the mighty Belmont Red Raiders took on the Weddington Titans for the Pop Warner Regional Championship.
My name's Logan Clegg. I'm number 4. I was a 3 back on the blue team and a middle linebacker. Then I broke my collarbone and I can't play in this game. Go Titans.
The Red Raiders struck first as number 23 cuts back to score a 36-yard touchdown. Titans look to march as number 10, Will Shipley, goes off tackle, then hits the sideline, fighting for extra yards, but fumbles. Red Raiders took advantage of the turnover as they score, this one going for 56 yards by number 6. Raiders looking to run away with this one early. Titans shake off the 2 quick scores and put a score together themselves, with number 44, Stephen Bauer, scoring from 4 yards out. Titans put together another drive as the quarterback sneaked for a touchdown. Close to the end of the half, Raiders score again on a 49-yard touchdown after breaking a tackle and cutting off a great block. A lot of scoring this game as number 10, Will Shipley, scores on a 51-yard touchdown at the end of the half with no time left on the clock. Titans up 30-20 at the half. Will Shipley just getting it done all over the place with a 16-yard touchdown reception. Raiders answer back with a touchdown pass themselves, this one for 39 yards, but the Titans were just too much. Titans win in a true shootout, winning 38-28. The following weekend was Turkey Day, and there were some Thanksgiving tournaments starting Friday through Sunday with some pretty big matchups. Some of our pound-for-pound ranked teams were put to the test playing against teams in other leagues. Down at South Meck High School, the varsity Gators took on the Northside Hurricanes. Gators got off to an early lead with this tough 20-yard touchdown, but the Canes put together a drive of their own, scoring from 5 yards out, followed by a successful 2-point conversion, taking the lead 8-7. Gators answered right back with a 35-yard touchdown, taking the lead 14-8. Later, Canes, still down 14-8, go in desperation mode as the quarterback scrambled and found a receiver for the touchdown. And we are going into overtime after both teams scored again. Overtime, Gators get the ball first and score on the first play. Canes don't score on the first play, but they do get back in the end zone. Canes need a field goal for the tie. The kick is up, but hello! The Gators get the block and take home the victory in this epic battle. Down in the woods of Huntersville at the Team Charlotte Thanksgiving tournament, we got to catch another long-awaited match between the tiny Jaguars of Southland and those dangerous FTC Bills. Jaguars defense didn't allow any easy yards all night. Jaguars wasted no time getting yards themselves on this opening drive. Look at those little legs go. He has got to be tired. Juking out the cameraman 2 plays later, Jags get the game's first score. Jags score again, this time with a 70-yard touchdown. It was all Jaguars this night. We didn't get the official score, but it was a shutout by the Jaguars. They definitely left the field as Charlotte champs. In more current news, the Football University Tournament, also known as FBU, has started, which is the largest youth football tournament in the country. FBU is run by the same people that run the High School Army All-American football game. The North Carolina bracket was played on December 1st and 2nd down at Huff High School, where the winners of the weekend would continue to Atlanta to compete for a chance to go to San Antonio, Texas for the national championship in January. We had a chance to speak to a couple of players, some who have been regulars on the Carolina Sports District. Our very own Josh Diggs was there commentating the games. We start off with the elimination round. The 7th grade team North Carolina Mountain versus Team South Carolina. South Carolina struck first on a 1-yard touchdown, and the game stayed at 6-0 until the last 11 seconds of the game, where North Carolina Mountain's quarterback Peyton Mullins marched the offense down the field, throwing a 6-yard touchdown pass to tie the game.
Let's go. We're going to blitz both of y'all. Who's on this side with him? Who's the linebacker on this side with him? You go with him.
All they needed was an extra point to win, and they get it with this 4-yard run by Peyton Mullins. North Carolina Mountain wins in literally the last second comeback, 8-6. We got a chance to ask player of the game, Peyton Mullins, how he was able to rally his team to a comeback.
I just kept pressing the game and putting forth my players and hoping they was doing a great job. They just kept pushing and pushing, and we got that touchdown.
The next game was the 8th grade team North Carolina Mountain versus Team South Carolina. Team North Carolina Mountain was able to get the victory 32-12, led by running back number 2, Parsons, who scored on this 6-yard pitch. We were able to get a word with the coach, and this is what he had to say about his team.
Honestly, I thought we took off. I thought we owned it pretty much the whole day. We went out and came out in our big wishbone set. We had some very big kids there. We were just able to move the ball. We struggled with some penalties early, but we kept persevering and we was able to get in the end zone the first and second drive. So we felt pretty good coming into today.
The 6th grader game was up next, which had some players who were no stranger to TCSD. Caffrey Brown was one of them, and he was able to help lead his team to a 26-0 victory with this 20-yard touchdown. Now to the last.
Well, I think the keys that we had today is we just got a bunch of kids that believed in the coaches and the players that beside them out on the field.
Now to the last 2 games of the day. The winners of this game travels to Atlanta to continue the quest to San Antonio, Texas to play in the national championship. We start with the 7th grade team North Carolina versus Team Charlotte.
I don't want to give any points. Y'all with me?
Yes, sir. While Team Charlotte smelled shutout, Team North Carolina had a different idea, getting the game's first score with a 3-yard touchdown run by Q Reed. Team Charlotte locked down and put on a near dominating performance, winning 29-12 by player of the game number 16, Xavier Wallace.
And I just had to run that rock hard, man. All the coaches asked me to. I had to get the ball a lot on that last job, man. Had to do whatever, get my team to Atlanta.
Team Charlotte's keys to victory today for the game was our entire team playing as one. The boys stepped up when asked to. When we had a couple guys go down, they came in and filled the shoes. All our players played together. They blocked hard. They ran the ball hard. We threw the ball good, and we're heading to Atlanta.
TCSD, let's go.
The last game was the 8th grade game between Team North Carolina and Team Charlotte. The winner would be going to Atlanta. This was another game of familiar names to the show, including Valentine Gator Travis Prince, who scored on the first offensive play for Team Charlotte from 75 yards out. Later, Travis Prince's rival, now teammate Melvin Rouse, scored on a 24-yard reception thrown by Tucker Thorney. Team Charlotte continued to dominate on both sides of the ball with this interception by Brandon Barnes. Number 3 Pickney later got into the end zone himself with this 2-yard touchdown, one of the 3 who scored in the game. Team North Carolina, trying to avoid being shut out, gets into the end zone in the last second of the game with a 1-yard touchdown by Christian Bale. We had a chance to interview player of the game, Mint Hills, Krishawn Davis Pickney, who scored 3 touchdowns on the night.
We did an excellent job as working as a team. We combined our talents, and we came out with a win. The way I used my talents, I gained first downs for my team, scored 3 touchdowns, and did excellent on defense.
The key to the victory tonight was a team effort. Everybody did their part from top to bottom. We started the game fast and we finished fast, and it's a total team effort. I'd like to give it up to my team.
We also had a chance to speak to Melvin Rouse and Travis Prince, who were rivals during the regular season and playoffs, and we asked them how did it feel to play on the same team now.
Feels good. I mean, it's fun that we on the same team now. We get to combine our talents and finally win some, so
it's really good to play with him. He's a really good player. I like this guy right here.
You answered the bell, and you answered it in a big way. And that's what I'm proud of more than anything. And I think the coaches were great. And like I say, guys, I can't thank you enough for what you've achieved out here this great Sunday evening.
You know. Congratulations to the 7th and 8th grade Team Charlotte, and good luck down in Atlanta. And of course, we know you guys had one more thing to say.
TCSD.
Let's go.
The NCYFL 14U East Meck Panthers and the Pee Wee FTC Bills went down to Florida to compete in the national championship. We just got word that the 14U East Meck Panthers finished 6th in the nation, and the Pee Wee FTC Bills were the national champs. Thank you so much for representing the Carolinas so well, and congratulations on your victories. The tip of the week this week is to stay informed. Use all the sources available to you to find out what kind of opportunities are out there for youth, both in academics and in athletics. A great way to stay informed is to follow the Carolina Sports District. You can follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, and always come right back here to YouTube to catch a new episode. In the coming weeks, we'll be telling you who won the playoff edition of the Pound for Pound Top 20 rankings, and we'll also be bringing the superlatives for the season right your way. And remember to stay tuned to the Carolina Sports District. And there you have it.
TCSD, let's go!